YouTube. How y'all doing today? We have a quick review today of the Beretta M9-22. This is actually built by Umarex in Germany, but it's labeled Beretta, and it is a very, very high quality pistol. I could tell you right now that if you own a full-size M9 or you like the full-size M9, this has the exact feel of the real deal. I mean, the weight is exactly the same, the bulk, the size, the controls, the operation. It is really almost identical to the real deal, and it's a very high quality pistol. Yesterday, we'll do it again today on camera, but yesterday, my godson, who's he's probably a bit beyond beginner, approaching intermediate pistol shooter, he was shooting a 3/4 size silhouette at 100 yards with this pistol and hitting it. By the end of the day, he was scoring 25% hits at 100 yards. So, I think that speaks for itself for a 22 handgun with iron sights, no less. It's been very reliable for him with the CCI Mini Mag. It likes higher power ammunition. The only ammunition he's ever really had serious problems with is standard velocity type stuff. It's not quite strong enough to cycle the slide. So if you do get one of these, we were shooting it with the Remington Golden Bullets, and we had outstanding luck with those. They're labeled as, marketed as high velocity, but they're on the low end of high velocity. But not only did they cycle the gun great, they were incredibly accurate out to 100 yards in his handgun. So, I was shooting it as well, and I was scoring probably almost 50% hit rate. 50% hit rate. And I'm an old blind man, so for an advanced shooter with good eyesight, this thing is a deadly to 100 yards. You could easily hit a rabbit at 100 yards with one of these, no problem. Comes with 15-round magazines. They're a semi-single stack sort of a deal, and they are very reliable. With 1,500 rounds of mini mag he's fired, he's never had, no, 1,700 now, right?
Yeah, about 1,700.
And he's never had a malfunction with the mini mags. We were firing the Remingtons yesterday. He fired probably 400 of these. Did you have any stoppages with this?
One or two. I'm not sure if it was the gun, the mag, or maybe.
Yeah, but one or two stoppages with the Remington Golden Bullets. These are loaded with the mini mags, but he had one or two stoppages with the Golden Bullets out of probably 400 rounds fired. So for range ammo, that's perfectly acceptable. That's not bad. But for duty, if you were going to get something like this for self-defense, he recommends the CCI Mini Mag based on 1,700 rounds without a single failure. And I would have to say he's probably right. There are more powerful 22 rounds on the market, but that's pretty powerful, and reliability trumps everything else. So if you were looking for a full-size 22 auto pistol for home defense, for recoil reasons, or you think that's all you need or whatever, I'm not judging you, this is a very, very solid option. Most 22 pistols hold 10 rounds. This holds 15 plus 1. It's extremely accurate out to 100 yards, and, very, very reliable with a pretty powerful round as far as rimfire goes. So, if you're a 22 for defense kind of guy, it would be very difficult to go wrong with this. If you're a cosplayer or, into LARPing, this will fill the bill of an M9 for less money perfectly. It looks exactly like the real gun, and the feel is perfect. If you own an M9 and carry that for CCW and you want a good training analog, I think this would be the perfect pick too. It's a pricey gun. How much was it?
I forget. We'll tag it on the screen.
Oh, it's pricey, but then again, this is my 22, and this was also very pricey. And we'll do some size comparisons here. This is a SIG 322. So you can see the size there.
A little smaller.
Then we have a Glock 43X. This is a micro compact 9mm. Let's get these Remington bullets out of here. This is not a Remington ad. And we're not being paid for these ads, or these videos. So you can see the Glock 43X in comparison. Much smaller pistol. A Ruger LCP Max double stack 380. So you can see this has got the size and look of the real M9. And lastly, we have an HKP 30 SK here to compare it to, which again is a much smaller pistol. But I dare say that in the average man's hands with a little bit of practice, you could anybody with some practice and some decent amount of skill could hit at 100 yards with this pistol. I mean, people who live in the city and shoot at 7-yard range or 25-yard range, they find that hard to believe, but I'm out here in the country. I got my own ranges, and I'll tell you what, oh, we got a combat kitty. Hello, combat kitty. Tell us all about it. Which one do you like the best? They always want to be in the videos.
I think she likes the HK.
Yeah, he's an HK man. This is Nick Foles, the combat kitty. So, believe it or not, if you have a range to practice with and you're out in the country, I'm telling you, shooting a pistol at 100 yards is a lot easier than most people think. It just takes a bit of practice, and this gun is up to the task. So, we're going to do some shooting now, and we will put that 100-yard test to the challenge to the test on video, and we'll show you some hits at 100 yards. We'll do some rapid fire and some mag dumps at 7 yards, and I hope you guys find this informative and it helps you to make a decision if this is the type of pistol you're considering. All right, folks, let's do some shooting. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Beep. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Beep.
Ready.
Beretta M9-22, Remington Golden Bullet, 100 yards.
That's it.
Just right. Hit. 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 Hit.
Empty.
Nice shooting.
Clear.
Okay, YouTube, you got to see us do some shooting, you know, at every range from 7 to 100 yards with this bad boy. And as you can see, this will ring the steel at 100 yards. That was a 3/4 inch size silhouette, or 3/4 scale silhouette. So, you know, that was some pretty good shooting. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you to make an informed decision. As always, we thank you for watching. Freedom by Me out.